from across Georgia gather together to share a few meals and talk about old times on the farm. More importantly, however, the trip gives them a voice, a chance to meet face-to-face with members of Congress and express their concerns about the ag issues that affect each and every one of us every day. Mark Wildman has more in Washington.
Georgia Farm Bureau is a grassroots organization that depends on volunteers to deliver agriculture's message. In this room, county presidents, other Farm Bureau leaders, and staff gathered to network with the 2 United States senators from Georgia about current issues that affect Georgia's #1 industry. Senator Johnny Isakson spoke about some of those issues. Everything from trade to immigration to EPA regulations was discussed.
Government's role is to make the playing field fair and level, but private sector's role is to make the winners and losers based on competition, not based on some regulator deciding whether you win or whether you lose. And that's what I'm going to continue to fight for as long as I'm here.
Georgia's freshman Senator David Perdue brings an extensive business background to the nation's capital and feels Georgia is in a very good position to grow economically, and farmers will play a very big part in that.
Georgia is the 8th largest state in the country and growing. You know, if you look at our potential, it's really unlimited. Half of our economy is represented right here in this room.
You know, these 2 senators understand our organization, they respect it, and they look to us for advice when it comes to agriculture. And that also says that we are the voice of Georgia agriculture.
The delegation also got an opportunity to break up into smaller groups and visit their congressmen on Capitol Hill. This gave them an excellent opportunity to discuss issues that are important to the organization. Meetings on the Hill are a great way to highlight Georgia Farm Bureau's grassroots. Every district had several farmers that could speak about issues facing their own operations. Georgia Farm Bureau President Zippy Duvall believes these meetings are critical in maintaining good relationships.
You know, we can come here all day long as employees of the Farm Bureau, and yes, I'm a farmer, but a lot of them associate me as president first. But when we bring their constituents here and they look them in the eye and say, yes, what they're telling you is true about the regulatory issues, or it's true about immigration, or it's true about trade and what it means to agriculture, when that brings all our program work in full circle and completes it. So it's really important for them to be here today.
Many issues discussed have been around a long time and will likely be around many more years. So it is vital for Georgia agriculture to keep its voice heard.
What I hope our volunteers realize is that these people want to hear from them. For their voice to be heard, for them to send them emails when we send out a voter voice alert, you know, for them to call and communicate with their congressman. You know, no one is an expert in the agricultural field better than the farmer. No congressman or senator up here knows the answers to the agricultural questions better than the farmer does. And between our communications and the volunteers' communications with them, we're hoping our message gets over. But them coming and putting a face with a name and with an organization like Farm Bureau is very, very valuable.
Reporting from Washington, D.C., I'm Mark Wildman for the Georgia Farm Monitor.
All right, Mark.